So today I thought it would be fun to share with you my morning routine in terms of getting ready to face the world. So here I am, all fresh-faced, slightly bleary-eyed early in the morning, but good to go in terms of getting ready. Taking off my glasses, let's get started. So the first thing I stick on my face in the morning is this cleanser. This is Ultra Bland. It's a facial cleanser by Lush. It's 100% cruelty-free, and I usually use a lot of this at night to take my makeup off. So in the mornings, I only use a very small amount of this, usually around my eyes, on my cheeks, on my forehead, where I might still have residual makeup from the night before. But in general, I'll only use a small amount. It's quite thick, so a little bit goes a long way. And I just use a cotton bud to take that off. Now that I've got the majority of the cleanser off, I follow it with a toner. This is also from Lush, so cruelty-free. It's Aroma water, and it's basically rose water, and it is glorious. So I use this to take off any of that cleanser that I haven't managed to get off with the cotton bud on its own. Get a little bit in my eyes, as you can see. And I just use another cotton pad to take all of this off, but it's just really lovely and refreshing, and it smells awesome. I love this stuff. Yeah, there's some gunk on that cotton pad. The final step in my skincare routine is this moisturiser, Celestial, from Lush again. You can tell I'm a little bit obsessed with Lush, but I'm very happy that it's cruelty-free and it's glorious. So this is a beautiful, lightweight moisturiser that has done wonders for my skin in terms of clearing up my redness. It's not too thick, it's not too oily, so even when I have a couple of spots, which I do have at the moment, it doesn't exacerbate them. It's just really lovely and soothing and gives me gorgeous soft skin. So yeah, just need to wait a little bit for that moisturiser to sink in before we start putting makeup on top of it. Little bit boring, this bit. Okay, so let's get started with some makeup. My first step is always using a concealer. Now, I currently use Lasting Perfection Concealer by Collection. This is a UK brand, I believe, and I have done my research, and you guys, these people don't test on animals. This is a product that I've actually been using for a long time, so I was thrilled when I saw that they don't actually test on animals. Hurrah! But with my concealer, I basically tend to put it on the reddest areas of my face, which for me tend to be my cheeks, the center of my face where I have a birthmark, and then I'll usually pop it on any additional areas of redness that I might have, so spots and the like. I'm going to use a beauty blender just to blend all of that out and give myself a relatively smooth finish afterwards. The colour of the concealer is shade number 1, which is Fair. After concealer comes a little bit of foundation. This is Illuminating Touch Foundation, also by Collection, and it's in their porcelain colour. This is a really nice lightweight foundation, and it's also relatively inexpensive. You can just buy this from Boots. And I only use a small amount, so I tend to dot this on with my fingers, as you can see here. This shade is a little more on the orange side than I usually like, but it will do for now. And again, it's cruelty-free, so happy days. And I'll use the Beauty Blender again, just to blend all of that out and hopefully give myself some good coverage. Next up, I'm going to use my rather skanky looking Pro Contour Kit by Eyeliner. I've had this for a very long time, so it's falling apart, and you can tell the colours that I use the most of. I'm going to use this pale powder, and I'm going to pat it all over my foundation just to set it. Excitingly, Eyeliner, I have found out after doing a bit of research, does not test their products on animals either, so I don't feel too bad using this makeup. Even though it is old and a bit grotty. I do think I will need to replace this soon though, because makeup does have a sell-by date, and considering how long I've had this, I think it's probably approaching that sell-by date. Now for a bit of blush, I use this much smaller blusher brush and the blush colour in the centre here, and I just apply this to the apples of my cheeks and go a little bit up. It's almost like contouring, although I don't really contour because I'm not that cool. But without this, I kind of have a very flat face with not much dimension because I'm so pale, so I do need a little something on the cheeks. Next up, it's eyebrow time. I use this micro brow pencil by NYX Cosmetics, which I really love. It has a pencil applicator on one end and a brush applicator on the other, and I just find it really good in terms of putting on my eyebrows. Now, one thing about NYX Cosmetics is that they are owned by L'Oreal, so they themselves are completely cruelty-free, and they do not test their products on animals. However, they are owned by a much larger company that does test on animals, so you may or may not want to use NYX based on that. This is a product that I've grown to love, and I really appreciate their ethics in terms of not testing these products on animals, and so until I find something entirely cruelty-free that works just as well, I am sticking with using some NYX Cosmetics products. That's where I draw the line personally. Check out that brow! So I'm now beginning to appreciate I pull some pretty weird faces when I'm doing my makeup. What am I doing? The brows are done and I'm starting to feel a bit more human, and I just got the eyebrow brush stuck in my hair. Classy girl. I'm now going to try on a little bit of eyeshadow. This is the shadow palette. I believe it's the smoky colorway, and it's by NYX, again, NYX Cosmetics. I don't usually wear eyeshadow every single day, but when I do, I tend to keep things quite subtle and neutral. Today I'm using a combination of these 3 different colors, and we'll see what happens. I'm starting off with the paler colour, and I'm just going to pack that onto my eyelid and then take it all the way up to my eyebrow. I'm going over my eyelids again with the slightly shimmery paler colour, just to give them a little bit of difference, I guess. And then I'm defining the crease of my eye with the slightly more plummy burgundy colour. Now, I don't feel like me without a bit of a cat eye, and my favourite eyeliner is this one by Kat Von D. It's Tattoo Liner, and you can tell how much I love it because all of the packaging is pretty much rubbed off. Yeah, looks a bit grim. But I use this pretty much every day, and it is really one of my go-to products for day-to-day makeup. It's just in the black colour, and it's super easy to apply. Although you can't really see it very clearly here because I could not put this on whilst staring into the camera. I had to have a little bit of help from the mirror. And I'm pretty happy with how that one's turned out. More weird faces while I get the other eye done. And voila! The eyeliner is done. Now for mascara, this is another NYX product, if I could just get it up the right way. This is Voluptuous, and it is a mascara by NYX. This is just in black, and I just give my upper lashes and my lower lashes a couple of coats, and we're good to go. Now, I love a red lip, but my day-to-day lipstick usually is this one. This is by Kat Von D, so again, cruelty-free, hurrah! And it's pretty skanky, so you can tell how much I use it. This is one of her everlasting lipsticks. It's liquid lipstick, and it's in the colour Lolita. I absolutely love this as a neutral colour, and it makes a nice alternative to red lipstick. To finish off my makeup, I have recently started using a finishing spray. This is a matte finish spray, which is by NYX again, and it keeps your makeup in place all day, I kid you not. Last thing to get a bit of attention is my hair. Now I'm relatively low maintenance when it comes to my hairdos. My hair is freshly washed, it was washed yesterday, and usually the style that I do is I'll take segments from the front sections of both half of my head, and as you can see I will twist them up and use a couple of bobby pins to secure them at the back of my head. I really like this half up, half down style. Low maintenance, like I said, I feel like it suits me and it just keeps my hair out of my face, which is good when you're living an active life. And there you have it. That is my morning routine. Here I am, all good to go, ready to face the world. I hope you've enjoyed this little sneak peek into my life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!